This started in 2003, as the carrier of the bill indicated. I was asked by the principal of Woodburn High School to bring what would be Senate Bill 10. And at the time I did it, I had no idea what would happen. In 2003, we were tied 15-15. And I remember the day when it came on the floor, because I wasn't sure how it got there, and I wasn't sure what the vote was going to be. And when it passed that day, I remember that thinking that the dynamic of the chamber and the individuals involved was like nothing I'd ever seen before, until today. And the remarkable, yes, remarkable senator from Linn-Benton County spoke. For any man or woman to stand on this floor and describe how they were a no vote and why, and then why they're a yes vote about an issue of this magnitude is a remarkable statement about that person and about the issue. I feel like I should apologize to you in a way, because I know how hard this is, regardless of how you vote, because I brought it here in 2003. But I'll tell you something. The thing that is so amazing about this issue to me is that every single one of you, and I know you accept, to some extent, you love and adore and care for kids. Oh, yes, you do. You've done it in your personal lives, and you've done it in your public lives. How many pieces of legislation have come on this floor, have been analyzed and evaluated in committees, and is going on now that involves kids, kids, kids? How many of the budgets that we are going to vote on involve in taking care of kids that are in a situation that's hopeless or hapless or suffering because of actions of adults? Years ago, when I spoke on child abuse, I made a statement. The only thing wrong with kids are adults. I did not know what I said. I had no idea what I said that. It came out of nowhere. And I have to admit, when I think about it, as simplistic as that is, my fellow senators, it's true. Today, it's again about kids that are where they're at because of actions of adults. That's what it's about. How many of us in our personal lives have stepped up for kids in so many ways because of actions of adults? We will do it again and again and again. The beauty of this measure is that these kids are in every one of our high schools. They're in your high schools, and they're in my high schools. And your kids are my kids, and my kids are your kids. And together, they're our kids. They are. They are. I don't get to say just the kids in my district. I've never felt that way when I took this oath of office. And you don't. No, you don't. Because I've watched you talk to me on this floor and in committees and privately about the kids in different parts of the state and about the kids suffering in different ways. This bill does not guarantee a kid admission to any college, university in this state. It does not. It does not guarantee them a bachelor's degree. It does not guarantee that their education will be paid for. It doesn't even guarantee them citizenship. It simply gives them a path, which we do day in and day out in our personal lives, in our public lives. We give people, in this case, we give kids a path. Every one of you believes that our generation, whether you're my generation or either side of my generation, has a profound responsibility and an obligation to take care of the next younger generation. That's what we're about. That's what we do. We do it because we care. I believe this country cares like no other country. I believe our civilization cares like no other civilization. As flawed as imperfectly we are, we get it right sooner or later. We don't distinguish. We don't discriminate. It comes from the heart and it comes from the soul. This bill involves kids that are where they are because of actions of adults. All we're trying to do today is not hold that against him. People talk about religion to me, and I say, stop. I can't talk because I'm flawed. I'm a sinner. I am the ultimate sinner on this floor. I'm not proud of it, but I'm sure I am. But God Almighty, I hope that Peter and Sean and Adam, my three beloved sons, are never held accountable or responsible for their actions of their father. Oh, how I hope. It wouldn't be fair to them, and it wouldn't be fair to the kids that are covered by this bill. I'm sorry this is a tough vote. I know it's a tough vote. Whatever happens, happens here. But believe me, this body cares whatever happens today. The bottom line is today is a vote about kids. Tomorrow will be other votes about kids. We will never stop caring or voting for the kids. I want to thank you, all of you, for allowing this measure to come forward and for this kind of debate. It was an extraordinary thing in 2003. The Senate will look good today no matter what she does. But we will look good because the kids of Oregon, when it's all said and done, are our top priority, each of your top priority, and they will always be. Thank you.